Good morning, it's Zoe. You're here to go live. Welcome everyone, welcome Royal, welcome Yoga House, welcome friends that we might not know yet but know through these forums. Welcome, I'm Zoe. We're going to do some slow flow yoga to acquire balance. So we'll do some balance in our physical body and invite some balance into, good morning Teresa, into our mind, our head space, our physical body, maybe our thoughts and beliefs, and balance is our theme today. So we'll just start to get started. Just wearing comfy clothes, having some water by you if you'd like. Good morning, Lauren. And hi, Colleen. Very grateful for all of you. So glad you're all here. Moving, keeping yourself moving, it's so important. And also, if you're not up for moving, be okay with that too. Good morning. But just have the intention to come back. Just coming back to your mat, movement, your breath, whatever it is that's going to bring you a little balance and lifting, lightness of being. Let's get started. I'm going to hop back onto my mat. I know I'm a little bit dark. I don't know how this will translate onto your screens, but I always re-edit and then post on our YouTube page. So, and I have some camera equipment coming too. So maybe we'll be able to improve this a little bit. But let's get started with yoga. So find your comfortable seated position, wherever that is in your body. Could be cross-legged. Maybe you want to uncross and cross the other way. Just starting to invite the idea of just landing in your space just right here. Allowing the palms to come beside you, roll the shoulders back a bit, open up the clavicle nice and wide, crown of the head starts to lift a bit. Breath comes in, rising the arms up. Palms to touch. Lower the palms down to your heart space. Plug the thumbs into your chest. Right here, let's begin with 3 cleansing breaths. Nice long in through the nose. And out of the mouth. Again, in through the nose. Out of the mouth. Last time for now, in through the nose. Out of the mouth. Leaving the palms where they are, or just start to let them drift down onto the legs, onto the lap. Palms can be opened up, or just down towards the legs, towards your lower parts. But in this space, start to notice, just noticing what you notice. First, noticing the things around you. Notice the very distant sounds you may hear. Notice the sounds as they get a little closer. Hearing the birds rejoicing in a new day. Becomes like a symphony. And allow that to be the backdrop of your space, those sounds. And then start to bring your awareness, your intention a little closer towards you. Notice the sound of your breath as it moves in and out of your body. And then bring your awareness inside. Notice the space between the ears and the center of you. Is there sound before the sound meets the outer ear? That starts on the inside. Maybe, maybe not. Starting to invite this rhythmic breath. Breath just going in and breath easing out. Noticing the sound of your breath as it goes in and eases out. Now start to notice some physicality. Notice where you're tight or clenched. Invite some messages of softening to those spaces. Right now I'm a little tight in my feet. Still clenching maybe at the toes, the calves, and the knees. Starting to send the messages of softening to those spaces. Allowing whatever is to be, and whatever we can soften, to soften. Notice the mental chatter as it slowed, as you started to consciously invite that breath. Starting to drop into a feeling state, out of a thinking state. Noticing what's happening beneath the head space, the mind space. And then noticing where you are emotionally without attaching any story to it. And here we are, we've landed. Just noticing like a mile marker, settling that right there. And again, letting the arms just lengthen, dangle, get long right beside you. In this space, breath comes in, rising the arms up, greeting this new day. Exhale, soften, chin comes to the chest, just a few of these here. Coming on up, easing right down. Rising on up, softening right back down. Coming on up, palms come to touch, bring them back in front of you just for a moment here. Starting to create some space between the palms, Kapota Mudra. It's almost a diamond space. And the thumbs are just aligned alongside one another. Kapota Mudra, like a treasure right inside the palms here, creating a space for the seed of your intention. Maybe asking the question, where can I invite more balance into my day today? Where can I invite more balance into my day today? Where can I be open to more balance into my day today? Not waiting for an answer just yet. Maybe it came right away, but just putting that out there. One cleansing breath, inhale. And exhale. Let's get started. Start to come on to all fours. Finding a moving meditation that's useful in your body right here. So maybe it's cat-cow, maybe it's shifting a little forward, backward. Just you, your breath, and noticing when you notice, listening to the body. It feels nice to move this way. Over here feels so good. Or lingering in a space feels nice, finding those spaces. Just free flow movement right now. You're making the rules. Notice what you notice. feeling what you feel and responding to it, knowing what you feel is worth responding to it. A little shift into that space, little shift into this space. Planting down the palms. We can do some cat-cow together if you haven't. Breath comes in, we arch the back. Exhale, round spine, chin to the chest. Inhale and arch. Exhale, softening. Nice, easy, like an unraveling, opening up. No force, no stiffness. Nice and easy, creating fluid movements in your body with the breath. Rolling open here and rolling in there. Walking the palms out long, keeping the hips where they are. Puppy pose, breath comes in, just the heart space comes down, breathing here. Sinking into this space. And start to soften a little bit more, palms coming back towards you, inviting some strength at the same time, finding this balance between strength and stillness. Come up on the toes, we're hovering in table here. Hovering up, maybe shifting a little side to side, a little forward and backward, and then soften down. So we're creating balance in the body today, so notice all the way down from your root, from your center, pressing down to rise up and soften down. Breath comes out. Inhale, rising up and softening down. One last time, we rise up. Hips come up high, find your down dog. Staying nice and soft, a little shift side to side here, maybe forward and back. Maybe stillness is your thing right now, you choose. I'm always one to explore, so maybe it feels nice gazing under one arm. And then softening and gazing under the other arm. Coming back to down dog, inhale and gazing forward. And exhale, we're just going to stroll forward, palm strolls, foot strolls. We find a fold, nice, easy, soft, ragdoll fold. Inhale, press down through the feet and rise up. Palms come to touch. Exhale, soften all the way back down. We're going to inhale, rise all the way back up. Exhale, soften all the way back down, pressing down with the feet to rise all the way up. Start to notice from the ground all the way up in the body. Press down with the left palm. Inhale, rise up the right. Soften right on down, and we go for the other side. Soften down right here. We're going to plant down the palms and then walk back to a high plank. Nice and easy in the body here. We can walk the palms. Shift, soft, easy elbows, soft, easy knees. We can drop the knees whenever we'd like. Just starting to build up a little bit of heat, a little bit of strength here in the low body, the whole body. Soften down the knees, untuck the toes, up dog. And nice and easy, tucking the toes, coming back to your down dog. Pressing down with the heels, one heel goes down, walking it out here, the other heel goes down. Let's inhale and gaze forward. Exhale, stroll forward. Inhale, rising up, palms to touch. And exhale, soften right down, half lift, breath comes in, floating up. Exhale, soften down, plant down the palms, come to your high plank. Walking that out a bit. Starting to invite some new, fresh prana energy here. Breath comes in, starts to wake us up, lift us up. Shift left, plant down the right palm, left fingers come up, nice side plank here. Go for the other side, left palm comes down, right fingers come up. Come right back, drop the knees, untuck the toes for your up dog. Maybe a shift here, side to side. Tucking the toes, find down dog. One last time, we roll through this. Inhale and gaze forward. Exhale, stroll forward. Find that half. Forward fold, inhale, half lift. And exhale, soften down. Inhale, let's rise up. And from this space, staying up high,
Right palm reaches for the left palm. Exhale, shift over to the right side. Inhale, floating back to the center. Reach for the opposite wrist and go for the other side. Creating space along the rib cage. Breath comes in, come all the way back. Plant down the palms. Right foot's gonna come back for a low lunge. Plant down the right palm. Left fingers rise up high. Left fingers come back down. Plant down this right palm. We're gonna shift over for your side plank to the right, opening up to the left. Soften right back down. We're in a high plank. Dropping the knees, untuck the toes. Gazing forward, gazing up. Tucking the toes, find your down dog. Inhale, gazing forward. Exhale, strolling forward. Half lift, breath in. Exhale, soften. Plant down the right palm so the left toes come back. Left palm comes down. Right fingers come up high, low lunge twist. Now soften that back knee if you'd like, down to the mat. We're coming to a side plank. Press down with the left palm. Right foot comes back and up. Side plank here, opening up the side of the body. And soften forward. Drop the knees, untuck the toes. Nice and easy up dog. A little shift side to side. Tucking the toes, find your down dog. Down dog split now here. Right toes come up high. Open up the hips if that feels nice. Nice breath comes in. Right toes sweep through for your low lunge. Press down with the feet. Inhale, rising up, high lunge. Exhale, soften here. Inhale, float up high. Exhale, soften here. One last time, floating on up. And ease right back down. Plant down the palms, finding your high plank. Softening down, finding up dog. Meeting in down dog, tucking the toes, hips high and back. Find the little shift side to side, rhythmic breath. Floating here, staying fluid, creating balance. Plant down the right foot. Inhale, left foot rises up for the down dog split, opening up the hips, shoulders here if that feels nice. Left toes are going to come forward for your low lunge. Bend both knees. Inhale, rising up, high lunge. Exhale, we soften. Inhale, float up. Exhale, ease back down. One last time, floating on up. And right back down. Let's plant down the palms. Left toes come back. We find high plank. Soften the knees down, up dog. And exhale, down dog, hips high and back. Roll through this one more time. We're going to build a little bit. Inhale, right toes come up. Exhale, right toes between the palms, low lunge. Drop the back heel if you'd like. Press down with the feet. Inhale, rise up, high lunge. Now we're going to twist over to that front leg. Exhale, twist. Twisting, high lunge. Inhale, float back through center. Exhale, soften to the right. One more time. Inhale, rise up through center. And exhale, soften to the right. Inhale, rise up through center. Warrior two. Drop your back heel, open up, warrior two. Notice the heels, let them be in line with one another. Stay nice and easy in the body. Inhale, floating up. Keep going, 2 more times. Last time here. Flip the front hand, come back for reverse. Opening up the front of you and forward for extended side angle. Left arm comes up overhead. Taking a little movement here if you'd like. Left palm comes down. Front foot's going to meet the back foot, finding your high plank. Soft, easy knees come down. Untuck the toes, finding up dog. Taking a breath here. Tucking the toes when you're ready. We'll meet in down dog. Find your way. Hips come high and back. We're going to go over the other side now. Press down with the right side. Inhale, left toes come up high. Down dog split. Left toes come forward between the palms, low lunge. Breath comes in, rise up, high lunge. High lunge, twist. Exhale, twist over towards that front knee. Breath comes in, rise back up through center. Exhale, soften and twist. Inhale, rising up. And exhale, float, twist. One last time, inhale, rise up. Exhale, warrior two. Find your steady, head over heart, heart over pelvis here. Notice your breath. Notice the rest of you. Notice the heat. Allow yourself this movement, even if it seems a little too much right now. This might be all the movement you get in today. So let's go for it. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, soften in. Inhale, floating on up. And come back for reverse. And forward, extended side angle. Nice and easy. Open all the way back up, finding warrior two. Bring the palms all the way up. Twist the toes. Go to the other side of the mat, warrior two. Bring the front of you right over your front leg. Inhale, rising the arms up. Exhale, plant down the palms, framing out your front foot. From here, we're going to walk towards warrior three. Walking the palms, left toes come up, float up, and exhale, soften back. Inhale, float on up. Exhale, soften right back. Last time, we float on up, and maybe we stay right here. Maybe we root down and start to lift up. Palms can be by your sides like Superman. They can be in front of you. We can flex the heel like we're pointing with the heel, or flex the toe. And then soften right back. We'll add to this. Let's walk forward, floating on up. Exhale, softening down. Inhale, floating on up. Now instead of warrior three, we're going to root down with that right foot and hug this left knee in. Right palm comes up. So I'll face you. And just staying nice and easy and fluid, opening up this hip, floating here. Opening up, floating here. Can we find a tree pose here? Left foot comes in. Opening up the arms. Lengthening here. Now, maybe this left toe comes down, left foot comes down. We're going to shift forward. Dancer pose. Shifting forward, reaching for the inner arch of your back foot. Right fingers come up high. Shifting forward. Pressing the left foot into the palm here. Come right back. I hope this worked out for you. Wish I could see you. Listening to your body here. Soften right back down. Inhale, rise the arms up. Exhale, plant down the palm. Inhale, up, half lift. Exhale, come back, high plank. Drop the knees, untop the toes. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, find your down dog. Three breaths here. Allow the inhales to float you up. Exhales to settle you in. Press down with the right foot. Inhale, left foot comes up high. Left toes come forward for low lunge. Press down with the feet. Inhale, rise up, high lunge. Exhale, soften right down. Inhale, we're going to float up, drop your back heel, warrior two. Notice where you are. Inhale, floating all the way up, palms to touch. Exhale, settle back down. We're gonna go for the other side of the mat. Inhale, float up, twist the toes, and coming back to the front of your mat. Inhale, floating up. And exhale, settling in. Twist the torso over this front leg, plant down the palms. Set up for your warrior three, come up on the back, ball the back foot. Notice your breath, come back to your breath. Breath comes in, we're gonna float forward. Left toes come up, exhale, ease down. Inhale, floating forward. And exhale, soften down. One last time, let's float forward. And maybe palms come up. Finding warrior three. Stay for as long as you'd like. Come out when you're ready. Soften right back down. Find this low lunge. Shift a little bit side to side. Forward and back. Come back to your breath. We'll repeat that and start to lift all the way up. So as we inhale, we float forward. Left toes come up. Exhale, soften right back down. Inhale, left toes come up. Press down with the right foot. We're not going to warrior three. Right on through, we're going to bend this left knee. Hug it in. Open up the hips here. And if you're okay with this, well, let's go for tree pose first, helping yourself along if you need. And finding your tree. Breathing here. Arms can go wherever they feel good. They can be different than the first time. Maybe they're towards you or maybe they're away from you. Finding your center. Finding the balance between strength and ease. Just floating, just easing through. Strong but soft. Once you're ready, we're going to go from here to dancer. So if you want to come out of your tree, bring both feet down first. We're going to press down with the right foot, come back and bring the top of the left foot woohoo, into your left palm. Press the foot into the palm, right fingers come out, shifting forward here. Using any of the supports around you. You can use your wall, your refrigerator, your furniture. Finding your breath. Pressing your foot into your palm. Heart space, chest space starts to go forward. Whew. Soften out of this when you're ready. Inhale, rising all the way up. Exhale, find your fold, plant down the palms, draping here. Heel toe your feet so they're at least hips distance apart. Little soft micro bends at the knees, shifting side to side, forward and back. Inhale, come up to a half lift. Exhale, soften down into Malasana, your yoga squat. We did a lot of movement today. Start to slow it down. But notice how everything is so slow, but still can be so challenging. So it doesn't have to be so in order to do anything. We can be nice and easy and soft and smooth and still find balance. And we're still working everything. We're still noticing everything. Shifting into this hip space. Plant down the left palm, right fingers come up high, nice and big, opening up the heart space, chest space. Right palm comes down and open up the left arm. And soften right back down. Let's come on to the hips. Bringing your legs out wide if that feels okay. We can keep the bottoms of the feet together in Baddha Konasana if that's better. Let's bring the palms back behind you. Open up the heart space, chest space. Drop crown of the head back. Breath comes in, rolling the shoulders back. And softening back in. Walk the palms towards you. Inhale, rise the arms up. Twist over towards your left leg. Exhale and drape over this leg. Breathing here. No force, just noticing where you land. Just landing where the body's going to land you. And start walking through the middle over to the other side. Once you get there, inhale and lengthen there. And then exhale, soften. Inhale, rising on up. I'm going to go for the center. Inhale to lengthen, crown of the head lifts. And exhale, soften forward. And you're breathing. As you're settling, you're breathing. Coming right back to your breath. Noticing what you notice. Maybe the stillness feels nice. Maybe the little drifting a bit in your body feels nice. You choose. Walk it back towards you. And start to bring the feet in towards you, coming towards the top of your mat. And let's go for a boat ride. Get into the belly space, so half boat. And we can do, this could be our half boat. And this could be our half boat. Breath comes in and nothing is rigid or tense or flexed. Just floating on up. And exhale, come in. Breath comes in and lengthen. And exhale, soften in. Here we go, open. And exhale, ease in. A little to the side. And come right back in. And the other side. And right back in. One more time this way. Right back in. And the other way. Right back in. Bottoms of the feet can come together. Reaching for the toes, rolling the shoulders back. Heart space will lead. Breath comes in. Exhale, float forward. Slowly, breath comes in, coming out vertebra by vertebra. Now keeping the feet in Baddha Konasana where they are, starting to let the knees just float up like a butterfly flapping its wings. Right now we're all in this collective cocoon, right? How special is that? It's where all the action is. Just settling in our cocoons. Being okay and finding the balance in that. Come right up to the top of your mat. Palms are coming right to the shins. Breath comes in, finding some length here. And exhale, settle and soften all the way down. Nice and long. Arms come long, legs come long. Breath comes in, let's hug it in, hug it in. Maybe the forehead comes up towards the knees. And then the head comes down, knees stay up, release the arms, breath comes in. Take a little twist over to the left side as you exhale, knees float over. Maybe the gaze goes to the right side. Just connecting the breath to the body. Breath comes in, body expands. Breath comes out, body softens. Breath comes in, knees float up. Exhale, knees float to the other side. Maybe the gaze goes to the opposite side. Coming right back. Noticing what you notice. Come back to your center. Do any final movements you'd like to do before we head into Savasana. Maybe a little rocking side to side, forward, back. Finding your bridge pose or wheel or shoulder stand if you'd like. Taking all the time you need. And once you're ready to settle into Savasana, you meet us there. Arms go long, legs go long. Let everything settle and soften, like the muscles are just falling away from the bones. Flesh floating down towards the earth. Heart center radiating up towards the sky as the breath fuels that space. Staying here in Savasana. I'm going to sit up. Please stay where you are. Each time thoughts or the chatter start to make their way back in, come right back to the rise and the fall of your chest. The breath expanding and softening towards you. Noticing what you notice. Where can I invite more balance into my day? A reading from Lessons of the Lotus from Ante Wilma. The river always travels looking for lower ground, seeking to rest in the calmness of the valley, but it has to fall and crash around rocks before it can hope to reach the valley. Without grumbling and complaining, it simply moves on, enjoying all the adventures along the way. Our lives are full of steep falls, rocks, unexpected twists and turns, and surprise encounters. Just like the river, we have to move on, accepting that our rocks and falls are all part of the journey, part of the beauty of this river of life. Only if we can move with acceptance can we eventually reach the valley of peace, settling into that space, finding balance there. If you're still lying in Savasana, just noticing and inviting a little bit of movement into the fingers and into the toes. Allowing the breath to come in and maybe taking the arms above the head, nice and big, full and deep. Inviting in all that fresh, new energy for this new day. The birds are singing for you.
Slowly start to roll on to one side. And using the palms, slowly making your way back up to a comfortable seat. Eyes are softly closed. Allow the palms to come to your sides once you're there. Let's inhale and rise the arms all the way up. Bring the palms to touch. Lower the palms down to the heart space. Plug the thumbs into your chest. In this space, we'll close with 3 cleansing breaths. Nice breath in through the nose. Out of the mouth. In through the nose. Out of the mouth. Last time. Bring the thumbs up to the space between your brow, your space for vision. Where can I invite more balance into this day? The light and balance, seeker of balance within me, honors the light and seeker of balance within you. Thank you, thank you, Namaste. Thank you, everyone. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining me. I'm going to come closer. Maybe respond to some people. Good morning, Shen. Good morning. Hi, Kathleen. Welcome, everyone. I hope you're well. I hope you're doing things to bring you back to wellness when you shift away. It's going to happen, and that's okay. I miss you all. Feel free to reach out, DM, PM, emails. I'm here. Miss you. Thank you. Namaste. Hi, Deborah. Miss you too, Teresa. Hi, Becky. Thanks, Anne. Thank you. Thank you, Royal Fitness. Hey, Justine. Thank you. Thanks, Yoga House, for all these opportunities. We can still connect. It's like a collective community intention. Thank you so much. So real life is the best, but you can still feel the softness and the settling and the glow that we get from yoga practice. Thank you so much. Miss you. Hi there, Betsy. Hi there. Love you all. Miss you. Winston's here with us. Yeah, Winston was not feeling well, and he's much better now. Now he's coming back out. He was on some antibiotics, so I'm so happy that he's coming back out. He's usually always with me. Love you all. I'll sign off now just in case someone else is coming back. But I'm glad we can meet here on these forums together.